So let's look at how you're going to build your network. Obviously, LinkedIn is the place to be. It's a professional networking site. That's all that needs to be said. So let's dig into it a little bit about building a network and go from there. So one of the first places to start, look for suggestions. My network. Click on that. LinkedIn's going to recommend for you people you know from university, similar roles, audio events, geographical constraints, people in the staffing and recruiting industry you may know, all the way down. Now, that's the way to do it if you want to be a little bit more reactive with it. Now that you've built out your profile, you will find that LinkedIn will make more meaningful recommendations to you. But let's say that you want to be a bit more proactive about it. So if that's the case, LinkedIn people search, all filters. At this point, there's only two things you need to know. Before we get into this, I should tell you that this tip is in a document that I will share with you in the files. And this document is actually, I think it was like a 12 or a 15 page PDF that I shared with people in my network who are being downsized just as the pandemic was kicking off a couple of years ago. But the information remains as important today, and LinkedIn haven't changed it. Now, this isn't a perfect way of doing it. It doesn't always pull up everybody. So go to this link, all filters, first level connections, add a connection. So of my first level connections, let's go with a G because my name's Gareth, but see who else pulls up. Narrow it a little bit. Senior Vice President. So let's say I used to work at Inspire Brands. So I want to show the results. So it is showing me 5 people who used to work or who know my first level connection, Gagan Sinha. So I may choose to reach out to these people. If I've got a strong enough connection with Gagan, I'm going to reach out with an introductory note or a quick sort of getting to know you note again, or reacquainting note saying, Gagan, we haven't spoken for a while. Hope all is well with you, yada, yada, yada. I see that you're connected to Keith. I was just wondering if you'd be comfortable making an introduction. Whatever the reason for that introduction, they could be posting a job that you're interested in applying for, and getting in there through a referral as well as applying cold is a good thing to do. It could be that you're looking to just broaden your network, but there's 5 people there who are connected with a first level connection. Now, you can't do that with everybody. And the reason you can't do that with everybody is because if we go back to my profile, maybe you can. I've got nearly 16,000 followers. I don't know 16,000 people. It's just part of what I do. But if we go back in there, at some point, so LinkedIn's about to take the day off on us. Let's go to, let's go to any first level connection that is maybe current company working at Deloitte. Because I just applied for a job with Deloitte. Look at that, 46 people I know. Of those 46 people, are there any in there that you know well enough that you can say, oh, say you applied for a job. Megan, I just applied for a job in your Toronto office. Although you're in New York City, do you know anybody in Toronto that I can reach out to and introduce myself? It's establishing those connections because you are networking, and it's important to remember that. Make sure it's meaningful connections. Don't make it, don't just blindly invite everybody left, right, and center, because you want to sort of protect the integrity of your network, first of all. And second of all, there's no point because they won't know you. They may accept the invitation, but at the end of the day, they won't do anything for you anyway. So there's just no point to doing it. Okay, so hope this helps.